Literally can't do this anymore. I don't want to do it anymore.
Just more battles to fight, more hills to climb, more obstacles to overcome.
You know what I always say? Please check on the strong ones too.
Are you the strongest out of your friends, or you're the strong one in the relationship? You've been so strong that in fact you usually hear the word, "Oh, you're the strong guy, you're strong girl, you're a strong person. I know you can handle this because you're strong. I know you are strong. I know you are strong." How do you handle breakdown when you've hold on for you to be strong for too long? Because of course you're gonna have breakdown. And one thing about women that are very strong, and people usually know that, oh, she's strong, she can handle it, is that when they start breaking down, there's nobody there to help. And you know what? They are always the one there to help everybody around when everybody's breaking down. But when it's their turn to break down and all of that, nobody is there because everybody assume that you're strong, you'll be fine, you're strong, you're strong. Oh, you're strong. You know, you guys, what is your take? I have interesting videos to share with you all of strong women breaking down, burning out, and all of that. Let me show you all these videos, then we'll come back and discuss.
Literally can't do this anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. But then I'm like, how am I gonna get a husband? I literally don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. I'm crashing out. Nobody prepared me for like how draining dating is. And this is coming from a girl that is very confident and very secure in herself. It's exhausting. Like, it's the highs and the lows dealing with your emotions, not even like crashing out over a guy, because I'm very protective over myself and like how I feel. My emotions aren't because I'm sad over the guy. My emotions come from, oh, this could have been something, but it wasn't right for me. And now I'm starting over again. Like, I'm very used to being independent, living by myself, like doing my own thing, not texting someone all day. Like, I'm very used to that. My girl is tired. I'm tired, but I want to meet my person. Like, it's just like a really bizarre thought in my head, thinking that someone that I'm actually dating is actually my husband. Like, I don't want to be discouraged, but it's like a very bizarre thought in my head that like, oh, maybe the next one is actually my husband. You know, like that just doesn't seem possible. It doesn't seem possible.
Have you ever noticed that your body started breaking down after a toxic relationship? Because it's not in your head, it's in your nervous system. Toxic relationships, especially narcissistic or dominant ones, create chronic cycles of fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. And when your body is constantly in survival mode, your immune system literally starts to misfire. And you start to develop symptoms that most doctors call autoimmune disorders. But they're actually often trauma responses in disguise. Things like chronic fatigue, histamine flares, POTS symptoms, gut issues, hormone chaos, and my personal favorite, pain that moves but doesn't respond to treatment. And here's the thing, all of this is even more likely to happen when you're stuck in some sort of trauma bond. Your body and brain start to loop in the background and they're bracing for something that literally never stops coming at it. And that's where the complex PTSD comes in. For me, I made a huge connection when I started looking at my relationships and the things that have happened between, before, and after them. Whether it was a narcissistic partner, a manipulative best friend, or even my own mother, the body literally keeps the score. The flares, the shutdown, the brain fog, all of my symptoms got worse when I insisted on staying connected to these kinds of people. These people who literally made me feel unsafe. And if you've heard anything I've said in this video, hear this. The only thing that broke the cycle, that can break the cycle, is breaking contact. Not just pulling away emotionally, but literally removing access. Giving my body, giving your body proof that the threat is actually gone. And only then did the healing actually begin for me. If you're still stuck in a loop, just know it is not because you're weak. It's because your body is wise. It's screaming for safety, not chaos, not drama. And when you stop waiting for the other person to change and choose you, your body will finally exhale and you will finally begin to heal.
Let me tell you guys something. Y'all want to know how the world does not accommodate the strong friend, the strong person, the person who supports everybody else when they're down and out, and then when they're going through it, they go through it usually by themselves. When they do crash, when they do have a breakdown, everybody looks around like, what the fuck happened? Oh my gosh, are you okay? And here's the thing, if they did come out and say, I'm breaking down, I can't do this anymore, what plan is in place? What things are in place to accommodate them? Nothing. Because strong people, the strong friend, the strong people, there's no plan in place to accommodate their struggle. Only their fellow strong people understand, and of course mental health providers who will support them, but their friends, their family can't really do much. You know, that's why it's just, sometimes it's lonely. You know, you could be surrounded by a group of people and you could still feel alone.
52 years old, so I am Gen X, and I always kind of thought of myself as kind of like this badass, like a really strong person that's overcome a lot in my life, and I just always thought, you know, you are super strong, you can do it. But right now, like, life is kicking my ass mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I am just so tired, and I feel like I've been fighting for so long to have this better life, and I thought at 52 years old I would have it. I just overcame this really horrific, traumatic childhood. I got out of it. I worked. I did everything right. I tried to be a good human, a good citizen. I tried to be a productive member of society. I met a man. I fell in love with him. I thought he was a good man. I created a family with him, had these children, supported and loved him. I tried to be a part of my community. I tried to be a good friend. And I just feel like, you know, at 52, I just feel like it's all gone to shit. And now I'm going to have to start everything all over again. My marriage is really over. It's not going to be the safe, protective place to land and nest that I thought it was going to be. I've got 2 kids who are disabled that are going to probably need my support and help for the rest of their lives. I've got to find a career for myself after being a stay-at-home mom for 13 years. I have a job as a CNA right now, but it doesn't pay enough. It's too hard on my body. I've got to find something else. I'm contemplating going back to school, even though half the time I can't remember shit because I have brain fog from menopause. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm trying to get enough sleep, and there's never enough sleep for me to feel real refreshed. I just thought at 52 I would be in a completely different place in my life. I thought I did everything right. I thought I did everything that I was supposed to do, and that it was going to be easier. It was just going to be easier, and now there's just more battles to fight, more hills to climb, more obstacles to overcome. It's like it's never going to end.
I'm turning 40 this year and everything is just hitting me right now. It's like not where I wanted to be. I haven't succeeded at anything. God, have I even tried? Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to cope with anything. And I don't know how to, I did this whole growing thing wrong. Like I'm supposed to be an adult. I'm supposed to be able to handle these things, and I can't handle anything. And I literally am just realizing, like, it's been 40 years of this, and like, it's 40 years of just being confused and not knowing and like figuring things out slower and like not like I haven't built anything. I have nothing like to show for this time. I just don't know what I'm doing here, and I'm lost. I'm afraid, and I'm not where I wanted to be. I haven't succeeded at any.
I remember when I had that kind of awakening. I'm not in my 40s. I am a little bit over my mid 30s, but I had that realization and that awakening, I'd say closer to my late 20s, early 30s. You wake up out the matrix, and I call this a spiritual awakening because like you wake up one day and you're like, what am I doing? I'm chasing after this superficial, not real narrative of all these markers of success. All of these markers that's been shoved down our throat, and she's in her 40s, so we're on the same time frame of where this narrative was literally like beaten into us of go to college, get in a relationship, get a house, create a family, work, then retire, and then like you did good. You're a good, solid American. The problem with that is that our society no longer has a container for that. So we're chasing after this checklist. We're chasing after these markers to identify ourselves as successful people when they're no longer attainable. So you have people, millennials mainly, in my generation who are losing their crap and have to redefine what happiness and success means to them. And that's all she needs to do. She's woken up, she's going to feel anger, she's going to feel sadness, she's going to feel all of these icky emotions, but she's going to have to rebuild her story. So if this is you, you are not a failure. Society has failed us. And now it's our job to take back our narrative and create a life that is meaningful to us, that is not measured by external markers, but by internal validation. That's it. You're doing great. Like and follow for more.
You know what I always say? Please check on the strong ones too. Not because we're strong, that doesn't mean we're strong enough to go through everything alone. Please check on your strong friend, sister, cousin, whatever you call it. It is so ironic that whenever the strong one breaks, there is absolutely no one who can handle it or to be there for them. But the strong one is always there for everyone. Always, everybody come for advice, every little thing, you always did it. But when it's your time, remember we are always human, you know. Everyone is human. Our blood run through the all the way. It's just that some of we cope with things longer than some, and some of we stronger than some. But that doesn't mean you don't break at a point. You do.
Anything can make you break down. Okay, especially you've been holding on for so long. It can be relationship, it can be the awakening, it can be anything, it can be anything can just make you break down. And it's not everybody that is going through relationship problems. Some people it's money, right? And some people it's just life. Generally, they wish that they are not, or they want to be in a particular place, but they are not where they are at that point. So it can make them break down. Some people it might even be like because they don't have anybody to turn to when they are down, can make them break down. Anything can make you break down as a person. And if you're someone that was always strong and there for everybody all the time, and when you start breaking down, it's very certain that nobody even gets it when you break down. Nobody's always there for you when you break down. You always end up handling these things by yourself, and it is always very painful. So if you have a friend or somebody that is always there for you when you're breaking down, always check up on them. Most of the time, some of these people don't even want to talk. Right? You will not even know. Sometimes when you have conversations with your people, when I mean your people, like your friend, your close person, and you guys talk all the time, some of them don't want to tell you what they are going through because you're already hearing your own side of the story, and they don't want to tell you their own part so that you're not going to feel bad. I feel like there's some people that are like that. They feel like when they tell you things, they feel like they are bothering you on some of their issue. Why they not start handling things alone? There's nothing wrong with handling things alone if you can do that, but there's gonna be a certain time or certain stage while you're handling things alone that you have to break down, right? And it's always very sad when you don't have anybody around you when you break down, when you're emotionally burnt out. One of the videos said that when she stays among the people that makes her sad or have anxiety and all of that, she noticed that stress flares up and all of that. So if you've understand what actually makes you sad and all of that, always try to avoid them. That's why most of the time people usually tell women divorce him, because most of the thing that makes women sad, depressed, thinking about their life and all of that is a man. is a man. Most of the especially married women, right? It's always a man. And that's why women people are like, "We divorce him so you can be happy, divorce him." And so always stay away. If it's family, if it's your parent, some people is their parent, their mom, their dad, they always feel a certain kind of way when they are around them, and you just go no contact, because at the end of the day you have to guard yourself, you have to guard you, because you are yourself, you're your own body, right? You have to prioritize yourself all the time, okay? If you keep doing that for society, or just doing that just because, eventually it's going to tell on you later on with other things, right? And that is even more scary because you don't know what's going to come. If you're dating a man and he's burning you out, stay away. Okay. If you're still dating and you're not even yet married, imagine what he's going to do to you when you're married. Managing your emotions when you guys now get married. So if you're already sad in the dating period, you're already like, oh my God, don't even get married. Okay, don't even have children. Okay, because some people are like, okay, I'm not gonna get married, but I'm gonna have children. Don't have children with them, because if you have children with them, you're already automatically tied with them for life. So don't even have children with them. Don't get married if they're already stressing you emotionally when you're still dating, because I feel like the dating period is when you're supposed to enjoy your relationship the most. Okay, the most. So if you're already having issues in the early years of your dating, and you guys are planning to get married, or you want to get married, of course you guys are planning to get married, don't get married, okay? Because if you get married, it's gonna continue. Either it continue or you get worse, right? And then you even get worse by your emotions and your feelings, right? So anyway, the long and short of it is that strong ones also break down. So if you have a strong friend, you have a strong person in your family, or anybody around you that you always say, oh, this person is strong, or you are the strong one as well, always check up on them, right? Always check up on your strong friend. Always be there for them, because they're always there for you. And I feel like a little goes a long way if you're there for your strong friend. Okay. I saw a video, a very cute video of two best friends. So this girl, they usually talk together. Their best friend, of course, they talk every day. And she said she made a video. She wanted to go and say, she wanted to visit her friend by surprise. Okay. And she said that a friend has been going through some things now. They don't stay in the same city. They stay in the same country, but they don't stay in the same city. She had to go through the hopes and to get to her very early in the morning. And when she opened the door, she was crying. She was so happy. And I feel like she said that her friend has always been there for her and all of that. So she feel like this is time for her to be there for her friends. Little things goes a long way. Just imagine. That was very sweet, right? So anyway, you guys, what's your take on this video? It's a different kind of video that we don't do yet, but yeah, we just have to do that. Can you share your thoughts about this video down in the comment section respectfully? As always, your girl Mara David, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.